Hello, good morning, where do you came from? Perfect stranger I've been waiting on. Right place at the right time, nobody can tell me you ain't mine. Yeah, to be honest, I've never been this bold. Your personality, it warms my soul. All they ever do is lie to you, baby, tell them other bye-bye. Yeah, come over here, so I know you love my accent.
Wagwan Island family.
Wagwan, I know.
Welcome, it's Maria.
And Provider.
And so guys, we just wanted to quickly say happy Valentine's Day to all you lovebirds out there.
Yeah, man.
I hope that whatever you did for your loved one was special.
Yeah.
And if you didn't do anything, like we just had a really nice dinner at home.
Yeah. Simple, yeah.
Simple,
yeah.
You know, we're just, that's what we are. We get gifts. If we get gifts, if we don't, it's not a big deal. It's not like we're going to cry and bawl and say, where's my gift?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, as you all guys know, that we do have a surprise trip coming up.
Yeah.
And we are going to share that with you guys. Not tonight though.
In the next video.
In the next video.
Yeah.
So happy Valentine's again, guys.
Yeah, man.
Anyways, the topic of this story.
Yeah, as you guys seen from the title already, you have an idea. And so I had to be doing this because we actually did this video before and the file got corrupt on the SD card. So I actually couldn't edit the video or anything. It wasn't playing at all. So yeah, now I have to do this all over again. You see it. So yeah, but the main topic is that I'll be sharing all my health issues as you know, as far as I can remember back, and you know what's been happening now as well. You see it. So yeah, for all you guys that's been curious and been asking questions or just suggesting or assuming, this video will give you guys some clarity. So yeah, that's the whole purpose of this video, and yeah, hope you guys will have a better understanding by the end of this video. Yeah, man. So let's get into it.
Yeah. So also just wanted to say, like, real quick, comments, we've been reading comments, and sometimes there's comments that can be quite harsh and meaningful. Like being mean, not meaningful, but there are meaningful comments obviously, but the mean comments about Babe working and all of these things, and how he's fishing, and how can he be sick, when nobody knows what he's going through personally on a day-to-day. I get to see it all the time, so I just wanted to say, if you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say it. I know it's YouTube, and I know that people are free to their comments and opinions.
We put our life out there so people free to ask questions and things.
That's right. And whereas probably the authentic, we're not brushing or painting a story to make it seem believable.
Exactly.
This is just what it is. You get what you get. You don't get me, Maria, as all dolled up and hello, I'm pretty much in my nightgown, my hair all messed up, whatever. You get Babe, same thing. It's what you get. It's just the realness of us. And like comments like, does he have a job? Yes, he does have a job. For that person that wanted to know, he is working. And just don't forget also, parenthood is also a job in itself. The roles have kind of reversed in our family, which means, Babe works daytime and I work night times or afternoons. Therefore, I'm at home most of the days with Little Island. So at the end of the day, we work out our family the way we want to work out our family.
We balance it,
Yeah, that's it. So guys, Babe's history with his medical issues. Babe, you go ahead and tell your story.
Yeah, so let's go back from, if I can remember, because the story might be all over the place by the end of this video, because we might picked up left off and picked up again, so the very first time though, when because most of you guys know I do fishing, and if you don't know, that's what I was doing back home, fishing, making fish pots, setting fish pots.
Hard work, guys.
Yeah, so I used to do that on a daily, you know, most days I work, I go fishing, and, you know, I was just working and thinking, oh, I'm just working and, you know, feeling some normal pain, and, you know, it's just work pain basically.
He was thinking it was like more muscular pain.
Yeah, you know, so I was just, you know, it's just a normal pain from work, and I was just ignoring it the whole time. And if I'm correct, I think this was from around like 2016, 2017, around that time. You know, so that's so far back, you know, this pain been, you know, I've been feeling this, you know, so I was feeling that pain in my side, and I was just ignoring it until the point where I couldn't ignore it anymore. So I decided to go to a doctor, you know, a private doctor, and yeah, so the doctor did some tests, and then I think what he said from there was I supposed to do a CT scan, which is called a CAT scan. Yeah, so I had to do that. I had to go to Kingston to do that CAT scan, and it cost me like 65,000 from memory. You know, so went there, did the scan, come back, and I think
went to the doctor to get the results.
Yeah, went to the doctor to get the result, and he sat down there, and he said to me, because I was thinking in my head the same exact thing, because, you know, it's a side pain in me, you know, so when I sat down, and he said to me,
kidneys.
Yeah, it's my kidney. Like, literally, babe, I've never had that feeling before. Like, I felt like I was gonna faint, because in my head I'm thinking, you know, this is the end of me. Like, that's so I felt, alright, think what would happen, you know, I'm losing a kidney, or, you know, so.
And like, what made it worse for him was the guy, that friend of yours, or the person that you had asked as well, like, it gave you
because
thoughts.
There was a guy that lives close by to where I was living that had a kidney problem, which he actually died from kidney problem. I think it wasn't just kidney problem, more things happened to him as well, but kidney was his main problem, because he had to go on dialysis, like, I think it's like a every week thing or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, so that scared me even more to know that, you know. So yeah, when he told me that my left kidney is bigger than the other one, it's swollen, you know, that shocked me like big time, you know. So I started worrying, and so what he did, he prescribed me some medications and all that, and I asked him that day, like, will I stop feel pain after this? He said to me, all I have to do is eat on time and take the tablets. You know, he didn't want to say anything else to me. You know, like, the way he talked to me is like someone that just want to get rid of you, like, just end the conversation there, you know? Like, he just, yeah, so.
And the thing is, guys, like, by that time, me and Babe were starting to talk and form a relationship.
Yeah.
And Babe was telling me, you know, he had kidney stones.
Yeah.
And I asked Babe, send me your report and this and that, and let me see what the report says. I'm no doctor, I'm not, you know, any physician of any type. But I just wanted to get some information. Like I said, I asked Babe for that, he sent it to me, and I went and did my own little research. I asked work, you know, some of the nurses at work, and, you know, that were working with me at the time, and they said, oh, you know, yeah, kidney stones, you don't generally take antibiotics. Yeah. Right? And he was taking antibiotics.
Yeah. And just so they don't get the story twisted, you know, it's after all that taking the medications and I wasn't feeling better, you know, that's when I went to another doctor. I think it was another doctor, if I'm correct, because I was just trying to find some solution, you know, because I went to one and I'm just in pain a lot. So I went to another private doctor, and that's when he recommended me an ultrasound. And based on the ultrasound, they said I have kidney stones. So yeah, just so they get the understanding of how that happened.
So when I did the research on the tablets they gave him, they were completely like not tablets to give someone for kidney stones. It was actually to cure, or not cure, but treat an ulcer in the stomach. It had nothing to do with kidney stones, guys. So I was shocked and I said, oh my God, have you stopped taking it? By that time, Babe stopped taking it because Babe was feeling...
Because I was actually spitting blood.
Yeah, that's
remember? Right. And that's when I actually went to the hospital, I went to the public hospital at that time. And the nurse said to me, how long have I been taking the tablets? And I told her how long. And she said, you should have stopped taking these like long time ago. You know, and so these are the questions like, you know, who's telling me the right thing? Who is like, you know, because if the doctor said I should take these tablets and then I take them till I start spitting blood. And
mind you, how much were these tablets a month?
Like 7,000 for like every 3 weeks. I have to pay like 7,000 because I have to repeat those tablets. You know, every 3 weeks. They finish by 3 weeks time pretty much. So, you know, it cost me a lot. Good thing at the time I had savings up too, because, you know, I after my savings run out, pretty much I was just like, yeah.
One thing you should know about Babe is he loves to save money.
Yeah.
He used to have jars upon jars. Were they jars?
Yeah, it's like they call it a boy. A boy or so, I can't pronounce it.
Yeah, he used to fill those with coins and notes and whatever, and honestly.
Yeah, and I would be still saving in the bank at the same time.
Crazy.
So, yeah, and yeah, so
after the nurse said to you shouldn't be taking these tablets anymore.
Yeah, I stopped taking them, and
they ordered you to get another CT scan.
Yeah, to go to Kingston.
By that time you were like, I've had enough.
Yeah, because before I even get to that, the part where I got nervous when the guy that had the kidney problem died. You know, I got more stressed out because every single time I go to bed, I wake up in the middle of the night just checking myself, because I heard they say, oh, you know, you get swollen like when you have kidney problem and all that. Every single time I would wake up in the night, just jump out of my sleep just to check my body, feel my arm, and I always feel like I'm getting swollen. It's like I'm just in a paranoid state where,
wow,
you know, and it stressed me out, you know, in a really bad way, where I had to go back to the doctor because my hand started shaking. Like, this is no joke. Literally my hand started like shaking like a whole person with nerves problem, you know. And that's exactly what he said to me, that when I went to him, he said, oh, it's my nerves, you know, and I shouldn't stress out myself so much, you know. So he recommended me some tablets, you know. So I don't even know if I have pictures of those, because I had like a friggin' big bag of different tablets that I was just taking like crazy, yo.
And this is another thing, like brings me back to the medical system in Jamaica. I'm sure that they're not all bad doctors, but Babe received a mail and he thought, oh yeah, it's a mail from me, and it wasn't even for him. It was for somebody that he didn't even know and didn't even live in that particular in that village or in that parish, sorry. And you know, like, who's to know that the actual report that they put his name on there to say it was stated to him, but really it was for somebody else.
Yeah.
And he never had the kidney stones to begin with, and now because he's been taking all these tablets, has actually given him something, created something more.
Exactly.
On top of the pain that he was already feeling, he's already feeling.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, it's just really unbelievable. Now,
I remember even when you bought the herbal medicine.
Twice it was.
Yeah, when you bring it to Jamaica, and I started drinking herbal medicine. It was helping me a bit because it eased the pain a bit, but it didn't go away. You know, like, the pain keep on coming back. I was at a low point in my life where even my brothers, you know, and my friend can attest to this, because they saw the point where I was literally in bed, like every single day. I couldn't even work anymore, literally. You know, my family know I'm struggling, you know what I mean? So it's not something I'm here to pretend or act, you know, like I'm here to make up a story. This is something that happened to me in real life, you know. So it took me a long time to get back on my feet. That's when, even back to the point where to do the second CT scan, where I went to Kingston. That last time when I went to Kingston, that day I waited the whole day. I went there from early morning. I waited the whole day to get in, and I didn't get in. That's how busy Kingston Public Hospital was.
Well, that is true. And you went to your friend's house in Kingston.
I stayed with him.
Stayed here there overnight because it was too late for him to go home. Yeah, I remember that.
And after that day when I didn't get in, I decided I am not coming back.
Yeah, he did tell me. I was upset he didn't go, but
yeah, because I decided that, you know what, whatever happens to me. Like, I make up my mind to just give up on the whole just trying to get better. Like, I just, you know, and yeah, and it just did really reach to a point where
the herbal tea that I got from here was from a naturopath, and basically it was a remedy to do with the kidney stones.
Yeah.
But even still, we're rewinding, you're fast forwarding now to this present moment. He's been through numerous tests. He's been through colonoscopy and endoscopy.
Yeah, because
he's been through. Sorry, baby, go.
Yeah, no, like even coming here, that was one of the main thing as well, to say, well, you know, maybe I'll find what really is going on, or, you know, better treatment or whatever, you know. So I was really hoping to at least get some answers, you know, to what's been happening. And remember, after doing, was it the CAT scan or the ultrasound? I don't remember, but basically they're saying nothing is wrong with my kidney.
Yeah, so they did like a whole checkup with the kidney and the pancreas and the gallbladder and, you know, just, you know, all his internal organs, and they said that he was perfectly healthy.
I have no kidney stone.
But they did find for someone his age, the iron levels were quite low.
Yeah,
you know.
What was it? The bacteria.
And he had like a bacteria by H. pylori, which they gave him a 7-day course of very strong antibiotics that made Babe feel very unwell. But it would have cured that bacteria.
Yeah.
Now, he went through a colonoscopy and he went for an endoscopy. Then he went for another endoscopy, which is a camera swallow pill down the mouth. And then they took shots of his insides and then of his organs, and to get to the large intestine, small intestine, and so forth. And they did find
a polyp.
Yeah. But the specialist said the doctor said there is no way that a polyp could be causing that much pain.
Yeah.
And then they referred him to another hospital to get the same sort of procedure done.
Yeah.
And they couldn't find anything in the small intestine because apparently it was lodged in the small intestine.
Yeah.
But this time around, they didn't find anything, did they?
I don't know, but I still need to hear from the
specialist. We don't know what's going on, so we're waiting on the specialist to call Babe and let him know what's going on. But they tried to locate that polyp, and so I don't know whether they have or not and what happened from that, but I know that they did take biopsies of whatever they might have found. First and foremost, we're going to rule out cancer, because cancer was, the specialist checked for that and it wasn't cancer. It's nothing cancerous, okay? But as you know, if you have too many polyps,
it can on the track, it can be cancerous.
So it's better to remove the polyp for it not to be cancerous. So or not for him not to get cancer. And that's
like the thing is that a lot of people see the videos that we do, and you know, I go for procedure, and you know, people say, well, he doesn't look sick to me, or what happened, or you know. But the thing is that I said it in the previous video, and I'll say it again. I am not disabled. I'm not a handicap. You know, I can still do every and anything. But as I said, like when the pain comes, I literally have to just surrender to it, because it's too much. You know what I mean? It's unbearable.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just a situation.
I actually have a film, which I don't know if Baby's happy for me to share it with you guys, where he was in a lot of pain. At one point I had to film it because I was scared. I literally was here on my own, and I had to lift his legs up to get him in a comfortable position because he was in a lot of pain. And I rang the ambulance, and I spoke to the nurse over the phone, and they were wondering, they said to him, it is really up to you if you want to go to hospital.
If I want to go in. And
but he was like,
I refused, to be honest, because the thing is, they can't help me because this has happened the last time where I still have to go.
We did go to the hospital one night. And you waited for hours same way.
So I just didn't find it helping me to go to
the thing is, in the hospitals here in Australia, just so that people can get a rundown now, if you go into the hospital here, in the hospital system, you go into the hospital here and you get a cut, like a pretty deep cut, and you need 10 stitches, they put that person as a priority. If you get a gun wound to, you know, closer to the chest and you're about to die, they're gonna serve those people first. Someone in Babe's condition, they will look at it and ask him, oh, what's your pain out of 10? And then if he says 10, then they're going to put him up the list. But if he says, oh, around 5 or 4, they're going to be like, well, we're going to attend to him when we can. And that's how it works here. The public system is like that. We've got a very good public system, but public health system, but they could do better. And obviously, you know, we have a lot of nursing problems and things that, you know, it's a never-ending story. But anywho's, hey, I need to show the doctor that you're in a lot of pain. All right. This isn't a good look, man. I'm gonna call the ambulance. He's in a lot of pain. He's getting stabbing pains in that area, in the upper area, lasting longer. It's already been about 5 minutes. Just considerable. He can't really talk to me. He's in that much pain. Babe, can I just see? Where he's holding is where the pain is. His belly looks quite swollen. He says it's like a knife stabbing pain. This is not normal. Finding it difficult to breathe.
So even that pain with that video, yeah, it's a pain like up this area, you know, so it's a very sticking pain.
Oh yeah, it was near his heart.
Yeah, like I felt like it's my heart, you know what I mean? And it's it sticks like very sharp, like a knife sticking me, you know. And yeah, the other thing that I explained in the video is that's one of the reasons why I did believe that, you know, my kidney is swollen, and I still don't know if I should believe it because, you know, the doctors in Australia said there's nothing wrong with my kidney, but obviously my left side is what you call it, bigger than the other side.
Yeah, so his tummy swells.
Yeah.
When he's in a lot of pain, it's it's like a big bubble comes up and just sort of sits there.
Yes.
And then it slowly sort of decreases, but at times it doesn't. He'll just lay in bed and you know, he just wants to sleep it off, because he says that sleeping is better than. And Babe's not a big believer of painkillers. And I'm not either. I only take painkillers when I really am in a big pain, like a lot of teeth ache, or I've just been to the dentist and got tooth pulled out, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
That's when I do painkillers. But anything than that, if it's, look, ulcers, he hasn't got an ulcer, because the colonoscopy would have picked it up. Diverticulitis, they would have, the MRI scan he had, they would have picked it up. Everything that he's had, they would have picked up diverticulitis, Crohn's disease, and so diverticulitis, Crohn's disease. I asked the doctor, I asked the specialist, he said no, would have picked it up on the test. Also, I think someone said fibromyalgia. We haven't been tested for. He hasn't been tested for that, and he hasn't been tested for irritable bowel syndrome, his IBS. But that would have also been a test that they would have done for him. So the only real thing that he has that he was tested positive for was, which is a bacteria. And
low iron.
And low iron and weight loss. Rapid weight loss.
It's surprising to me, because I thought I'm still at the same weight, you know, but apparently I lose like 10 kilos since the last time they saw me. You know, so and pretty much the pain is just on my left side. From my left side of my belly here goes around to my back, just the left side. So, and then the sticking pain, well, I haven't felt that for a long time now.
I hate that feeling, like when I see you in that pain.
That's...
Honestly, I got so scared, guys, like... Anyway. But, you know, another thing I was going to say, but just some things are just like...
it's just coming up or forgetting. It's just...
But yeah, guys, like, if you know what, another test that we might be able to get. I've seen that a lot of people have emailed Babe too, like a person or two have emailed Babe, and people in the comment section say they've got similar problem. You know, we just want to get to the bottom of it.
And this video as well, guys, it's not me looking no sympathy or anything. I just want to be clear, and nobody's forcing me to do this. You understand? I just, you know, for a long time, you know, I've been holding it in. I didn't feel like talking about it at all, but I'm just putting it out there. You understand? So even a lot of people when I just arrived in Australia talking about you know, after I got my first job and then I stopped working, you know, and people started saying, oh, I'm lazy and all that. Like, that shit pissed me off, because I know that, you know, I'm not a lazy person. I've always been a hard-working person. You know, anybody know me know that I don't sit around and beg. You know what I mean? So people say that them shit, they hurt me. You understand? But also some people know that say, oh, I'm not upon them things, I'm not there for cycle, I'm there for take care of my family and do my best. You see me? So, that being said, that's all I have to say, and I hope this video gives you guys some clarity, you know what I mean?
That's it, guys. But, you know, we thank you for hearing us out for these fair few minutes that we've been on. If you have any more questions, or if you feel like there are tests that we still can run, let us know. We'll bring them up to our specialist. I will talk to him again about the IBS, the irritable bowel syndrome, and fibromyalgia, which I did ask him, I think last time we spoke on the phone. He said he doubts it, so, but he said he's going to help as much as we can, and the results, once we know them, then that's up to Babe's discretion whether he will disclose it to you guys. Lots of people ask questions, you know, and I'm not going to answer questions on behalf of Babe. That's really Babe's thing. So
and I did a video even on my channel about my fingers, like I don't know if this camera will focus, but like I have like a finger problem with my nails pretty much, and they've been very painful, you know. So
they swell up on the edges of his fingers, like on the real edges there. They swell up.
If you guys want to see the full video, you can go over to my channel and check that out. But that's how they are. One nail fall off already and it grow back, but it has like a red bloodline in it. So yeah.
So just going back to quickly what Babe said about he's not crippled and he's not disabled. No, he's not, and we thank God.
Yeah.
And the thing is sometimes Babe goes fishing.
Yeah.
And the pain's still there.
Yeah.
But fishing kind of you know how it's like a mental thing? You're mentally doing something, you're fishing and you're like, oh, the pain's there, but you're not realizing the pain because it's like
something you're doing that you're
doing something that you really love to do.
So, and then again, I wasn't gonna show a lot of things on camera like that, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's just crazy. Just one of them situations there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog. Next time you see us, we will be on our holiday.
Yeah, next video for sure.
You know?
Next video for sure.
Your girl done her eyebrows.
Yeah, and I got my hair cut.
Eyelash. I did get a bit of a haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know.
Yeah, man.
You'll see us in our next video.
Yeah, man. So give thanks.
Oh, and Bobo, by the way, because everyone's going to ask, where Bobo?
Yeah, he's sleeping.
Sleeping.
Yeah, so. Yeah, man. Give thanks for being here, you know what I mean? Give thanks for your support and let me know what you guys have to say, or, you know, give us
positive.
Yeah.
Positive thoughts,
let
positive minds.
us hear what you guys think, you know, we can do or go from here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, be kind, be nice, always Island Tribe.
Yeah, man.
Island family.
Yeah, man.
Alright, take care.
Blessings.
Bless, guys.
Give thanks for being here.
We out.